ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, let us examine what is and how to be positive in life. When we ask this question, how to be positive, what we are asking is how to be cheerful and hopeful in all the situations of life. So that's what we are asking inherently. You see, the life is, the truth of life is a hard work. It will not be possible to be that way all the time, in all the circumstances, because human emotions are very natural and we have to feel and treat them as that way only. See, it is Jarvis J. Masters. So, he has, when he was sentenced to capital punishment, he wrote a book on freedom. So, it is in California, US, this master. So, he was brought up in such an atmosphere. Only violence was the weapon to protect himself all the time. So, he spent his life like that for 19 years. Then he was awarded a punishment of 10 years. So, when he was undergoing that punishment of 10 years, then again one more sentence was awarded, that is a death sentence was awarded to him, that capital punishment was awarded to him on the charge that he has killed a security guard. Actually, at the time of happening of that incident, he was in his cell. So, he wrote a book. In that he has shared like this. So, when he was in his cell, one day there was a call from his neighbor who was in the other cell. So, he was shouting, channel number 7, observe, channel number 7, see. So, when he started observing the channel number 7 on his television in his room, that cell room, so there was some demonstrations were going on, some protests, processions were going on to save environment. So many people were shouting and all that, all slogans, and then it was going on in that channel, and then In another channel, the next channel, all the officials and political leaders were arguing about this procession and about the demands being made by the processioners and all that. They are also accusing each other, the opposition and the ruling, they are all accusing each other, and it all that discussions were going on in another channel. See, the demonstrators were the people, and the officials and the decision makers of that issue for and against the government. So, they were also fighting each other with their arguments. So, whether all the people are same, rage and resentment, these emotions are common to all. These are the human emotions. So, in the world, people live that way. But when only you feel that kind of negative emotions and about the people, when you start thinking about the people who are having that kind of negative emotions, then this world is not fit to live. That kind of conclusions one may reach. But as human beings on the earth, we have got a choice. Either we can live like them with anger, rage, resentfulness and all that negative emotions, finding fault with each and everything and with everybody and all that. In such a case, the world would be a difficult place to live. We got another choice, that is, when you are at peace with yourself, then the outside, whatever the disturbances, cannot touch you. You can maintain your that quietness, that peace, that joy, that happiness within yourself. So, how is it possible? When you are centered within yourself, then with the wisdom you gain out of that interconnectivity, inner connectivity within yourself, then you can attain to that state of tranquility where you will not be disturbed by any outside circumstances. See, there was a grandma and a grandson. So, the grandma asked his grandson to fetch some water from the nearby hole. So, the grandson went to fetch the water. There he saw an alligator. He was afraid, and the alligator also saw him. He was very much afraid, and he shouted, "There is an alligator in the hole. Grandma, I cannot fetch the water." Then the grandma told him, "My dear, that has been there for so many years. It will neither hurt nor harm anybody. It is also, as you are scared of him, he is also scared of you. Do not mind it. Focus on your job and get the water." So, the world is such. So, when you are centered within yourself, when you can maintain peace within yourself, and whatever happens, it happens, but you will not be affected by it anymore. See, if you are truthful in your conduct, speech, and behavior, then the peace will not leave you. The internal peace will not leave you at any point of time. Whatever circumstances and whatever the adverse conditions the life goes through, you will become just a witness and focused only on your inner world of peace and joy. The outside fail to attract your attention, and that's how you will not be affected or disturbed anymore. So that is simplicity, that is positivity. You need not put any special efforts to be positive. When you are truthful to yourself, that positivity emanates from you in all situations and circumstances. So, thank you.